The message. Our history starts at slavery. What happened before the European came? Where was Africa? How did the Aborigines reach Australia? Why do I still suffer? How did I become a victim of the letter that was written on the bank of the James River? It was written by a man who is ahead of his time. He was a pioneer. He came up with a strategy that lasted 300 years. But who this message is written for will hear, but won't listen. Who it is written to will listen, but pretend not to hear. Because slavery still exists. Look, it's not hard to see. The only difference is the masters look more like me, even though we're such a proud race. We use the chains they use as restraint. No, it's a fashion accessory. Or is it a constant reminder of the pain suffered by my father, who was forced to take another man's name because they couldn't pronounce it? Until this day, we walk around with that shame like a proud gift. But who this message is written for will hear, but don't listen. Who it is written to will listen, but pretend not to hear. We were separated by how light our skin were, the more privileged we were. That's one of the ways they taught us hatred for each other. We turn our backs on our own race to build up another. All races were created equal. So why with us things like poverty, divorce, and unemployment is higher? More incarceration, more single mothers. Hope you receive the message that I tried to deliver. Because who this message is written for will hear, but won't listen. And who it is written to will listen, but pretend not to hear. Yes, who this message is written for will hear, but don't listen. And who it is written to will listen, but pretend not to hear. The message. Our history starts at slavery. What happened before the European came?